Brenton, Brenton, Davis, Davis.
So yeah, tell me a little bit about yourself. I see you're working, and I know that you've run in the past. So not being new to the political scene, I guess, why did you decide to run for county executive?
So in reality, 5 years ago, or 5.5 years ago, I looked around at the shortcomings of the Dahlkemper administration, and I just realized that, it's just been yet another management of the status quo and the managed decline. And, it came down to one thing: if not me, then who? And, I firmly believe you got to put your money where your mouth is, and that includes your time. And as a small business owner, to set aside my time and my freedom to be able to come back and serve. I've served in the military for 21 years here this May, and I just look at that as an opportunity to continue to serve the people of Erie County.
And what are some, I guess, issues you'd like to address while in office?
So absolutely, hands down, is going to be the post-pandemic recovery. I think all candidates and any individual in government and business owners or anybody that's lived through this past year can attest that we have come across the worst economic downturn of our generation, or many generations. And I'm the only candidate with a master's in economic development. Like, I have the network. I've started with several county commissioners doing what's called the Tri-State Coalition. It's an economic development coalition across 3 states to try to work towards a regional economic development plan to interconnect our microeconomies. So if the water rises, we all float.
Yeah, and I guess there's also talk about a community college that's underway. I guess what do you think about that? Some people are saying that it would increase access to people to have free education or lower price education. What are your thoughts on this?
So it's no secret I've been a staunch opponent of the community college. I believe that we have the NPRC, and talking to the individuals of the NPRC and some of the folks involved in the community college initiatives across the state, the reason why this didn't happen, or the reason why we have the Erie County Community College, is simply due to politics. Under a Davis administration, I'm not going to ask taxpayers to pay for something in which we're already paying for. So that leads to my third campaign pledge. On top of no tax increases for the first term, no tax increase, no fees, I will allot no taxpayer dollars, including gaming revenue, to the Erie County Community College. We've been told from the very beginning that it won't cost taxpayers, that grants and donations can be found, and I plan to hold these folks accountable. The Dahlkemper administration, the folks at Empower Erie that have sold the taxpayers of Erie County a pipe dream from the very beginning. I believe that there are ways in which we can have a workforce development program, and we can have opportunities for programs that actually exist for jobs at livable wages. Erie County Community College, it's a dinosaur, a brick and mortar dinosaur. Erie County has consistently looked towards the past. We need to look towards the future. Community colleges were a thing of the 1960s. We need to innovate. There's plenty of ways that we can educate a workforce. You can look at Mercer County workforce development as a prime example of that. And I work with the commissioners at Mercer County currently, and I think if we work to get along with our counties around the region, there are viable solutions by sharing resources that aren't going to cost every county individually to duplicate programming.
Yeah, Craig, anything you'd like to add?
No, I think that's...
Yeah, is there anything else you'd like to add? You said 3 things: your taxpayers' money.
So my 3 campaign platforms are going to be, number 1, the post-pandemic recovery through small business development and economic development programs. That's priority number 1. Number 2, no tax increase, no fee pledge. And number 3, no taxpayer dollars allotted to the Erie County Community College.
Very good. Well, maybe just a little bit about what makes you a good
sorry, I
candidate
should have
for county executive.
Yeah, I kind of had that swept under the rug. Yeah, tell me, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can give you a brief overview. So my 3 strongest points to be the next Erie County executive: 1, I'm the only candidate with a background in economic development. When you look at some of these individuals' plans, they don't have a plan. It's simply buzzwords. I'm a candidate with a plan. My master's thesis is over 80 pages, which focuses on the Erie County economy, and it is it's verified and it's tested by some of the best PhDs in economic development in the country through Penn State. Second, I'm a small business owner. I know what it takes to start a business from nothing. I came home from Iraq. I bought a $1,500 pickup truck with the last dollar to my name, and I went to work. And through hard work and innovative thinking and just fiscal conservatism, I've been able to create jobs and generate millions of dollars that came back in the Erie County community over the years. And 3, I'm a military leader. I started as an enlisted man in the Navy. I commissioned in the Army, and I'm currently I hit 21 years here in a few days. So to me, there's no one that has the experience that I do across the board, and I look forward to pairing all those things along with my network with the county commissioners across the 3 states and our coalition to hit the ground running. We don't have the opportunity for candidates to become elected and walk into the office on day one and have to figure out what the next move is. Not only do I know what the next move is, but I'm already doing it.
Right. Let me just get a couple shots of you guys chatting here for a second.